does this every time. My apologies, anyone who is on the YouTube version of this. Unfortunately, both platforms have like weird issues, and I have to fix them every single time I come on live. So, if you were not aware, now you're aware. And if you ever start your own business on here, yeah, continue to be aware because it'll mess up in the same ways every time. But let's see. Yay! People can see my bulletin on TikTok. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. What is the next thing for us? Toodle. We are going to move some things around. Hope everything is clear. Yeah, we're just gonna pick some cards for the collective. Ooh, there she. Milk and honey will not stop, and Body will keep coming out. Do I read for them again? What do you guys think? I read them a couple of times in different combinations. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say we need something new. We need a new topic for everybody. You deserve a new topic. What can we read about? If I can't get new, truth be told, you know what? Damn, okay. I said not those two, and we got some good ones. Hello. How are you? We're going to continue to invite people. Hello over on YouTube. Thank you for the hearts. For those of you who are unaware, I start off with the collective reading, and I'm just pulling some cards for the I am doing well. I'm pulling some cards for the collective reading. That's what I'm going to start off with. And then from there, we can start doing individual readings, and I'll give you the instructions on how to do that. If you want an idea already, it's on the bulletin. So we have 14 Truth Be Told as our first oracle card. So if 1, 4, 14, or 5 are important numbers for you, that may be a sign that this message is specifically for you. We also have Pisces, number 46. So you may be very much involved with the Pisces or be a Pisces, or maybe not. Maybe you're just in your Pisces energy. It says, find your personal style. Deepen your experience of life through outward expression of your innermost self. So, truth be told, we'll start there. Let's see, number 14. There we go. So invite as guests. Let's invite people as guests. Why not? Okay. Here we go. And number 14, honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. You hear that? This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the letters of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed. Spirit will answer with miracles. Okay, we're not arguing about what truth is truer. What we are doing is, hello YouTube, I see the hearts, thank you so much. We are sitting here and we're keeping our ears open for the other person's point of view. Okay, their truth is just as true to them as your truth is to yourself, even if it is like bonkers in your eyes, is completely as true to them as your truth is to you. So keeping an open mind, at least to what they have to say, what their truth is in regards to having to deal with another person, is very important. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. There we go, more of what I just said. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open communication. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up till now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. what I really like about this deck is it also supports, I'm doing a collective reading for anyone who comes in. So it supports a lot of communication, both not just with expressing yourself, but also hearing what other people have to say. Communication is a two-way street, and a lot of us, myself included, can feel very much unheard in a certain situation. The best way to be heard is to let the other person know that they are being heard as well. So little trick there for you. If you want an individual reading, by the way, I'm seeing some questions fly by. The best way to do that is either the donut, the strawberry parfait gift on TikTok, or the butterfly if you would like a little bit more cards, a little bit more of an in-depth reading from me. In the meantime, I will be doing a reading for the collective, so for everybody, and feel free to stay and enjoy and to heart if you feel so inclined. Okay, innermost self. Find your personal style. Make your uniqueness visible by tending to your appearance, decor, or artistic medium of choice. Deepen your experience of life through outward expression of your innermost self. It's possible that someone with their sun, moon, or risings is a Pisces. Pisces feel best when they can express their inner vision in the visible world. This is because they experience life with great depth, and bringing their visions into form helps them feel more seen, known, and understood. Dwelling in the realm of beauty, image, and symbol also helps them to feel at home in the world, like they can dive beyond the surface and live in their native deep. How can you embody these Pisces qualities now? Perhaps, for example, you have a lovely wardrobe, but not one that quite supports you in showing up visually as a whole, multi-dimensional self. And then it goes on to say that we can find inspiration in different places, do some research. What perception, perspective, or emotion within you is yearning to be expressed? How can you express it visually? There may be artistic discipline in your heart or hearts. Would dearly love to learn. If so, don't be dissuaded by the time or energy it'll take. Art really is about the journey and not the destination. You can get into a flow right away if you choose to honor the whole experience from beginning to end. So do not underplay visually how you feel, how you present yourself, and how you will feel about it. Not just how others will be, perceive you, but how it makes you feel yourself. Especially when we have this communication. If you're not feeling heard, if you feel like maybe people do not understand you, how we visually present ourselves is part of that. Sometimes it can be as simple as, wardrobe change, how you present yourself, makeup, if you're into makeup, jewelry, accessories, that helps communicate who we are as well. It means and people may treat you a whole lot different once you change up your look, and you'll be like, now suddenly it feels like people are more aligned. This is all within your control, even if you haven't put that much thought into it before. Let's get some other cards out. And again, if you would like an individual reading, I appreciate all the hearts that I see going by. If you would like an individual reading, feel free to gift the donut, the strawberry parfait, or if you want a little bit longer reading, the butterfly. I think it's called Metamorphosis on the list. Are we going to go one card at a time? Maybe not. Put that upright. Interesting. So I'm feeling that there's some sort of group or some people involved with your image, how you're showing up, how you look in this particular case, because I'm getting the King of Swords in reverse, like someone's not being honest, or at least not being fully open, and it has something to do with how you're showing up, how you're appearing. So maybe they're saying that something that you would like to do would be more offensive than it would be. Like maybe they would say like, oh, our parents, our family really wouldn't like it if you got a tattoo but your parents don't care, or something like that. I'm not really sure how it would resonate, but I'm getting this strong feeling, especially with the King of Swords in reverse, because it does have to do with like truth and facts, and it's in reverse, that there is some sort of dishonesty around like presentation and you needing to present yourself a certain way. So go to the source. If someone's saying that, like, or if you're at like a job and they're saying, oh, this is against dress code, maybe it's not. Maybe they're just making that up because they're just they want to have something to say about like how you present yourself. So keep an eye on that. If people are giving like unsolicited advice on how you present yourself. There's also the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Maybe even asking for a lot of input in how you show up and how you present in certain areas. Maybe let your own guidance be key here. Don't give that over to other people, because you know what other people think about presentation, it's based on like what looks good to them. So it's not ever going to feel the same for you than just other people. And I'm also feeling this is really interesting. I'm getting like 8 of Wands, which is slow. So something's coming in slow. And then I'm also getting 5 of Swords, which is fighting. It's like a lot of fighting. People really going up against each other. I'm wondering what this is. Like, what is this like ongoing fight? If there's some sort of like thing in your area about presentation, or if like there's different people who like dress a certain way. Let's assume there'll be a lot going on there with people's opinions and just like really picking at how people should look. You could be someone who's like just more, who finds it more worth to do your own thing and kind of break that standard. Even if you're a little bit nervous about it, I honestly kind of want to suggest like figuring out who else like doesn't want to follow these rules, because it doesn't seem like it's serving anybody if there's a lot of friction around it. Yeah, we also have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So it may even be a lot of bickering and fighting and friction, where the people you think are observing the situation and who are allegedly in control of it and have an issue with it aren't the ones who actually have aren't really keeping an eye on it. So just be aware. I feel like there's a lot of sneakiness going on in that situation. I am going to go on to a new topic, because that was really interesting. And by the way, I definitely support doing your own thing when it comes to your aesthetics and fashion, or if it's like a room or something like that, like your space. Like, do you. Don't let other people tell you what you should be doing. If you would like an individual reading, please gift first. I'm totally open to pause the group reading for individual readings, but I do those for either the donut, the strawberry parfait, or the butterfly gift. So we have a new life, which is number 39. So if 39 is an important number for you, or threes in general, by the way, because there's a lot of threes here. 9 is 3 threes. And there's just number 3, that may be a sign for you, or if that number's been coming up recently. Also, full moon and number 7 came up for our next message for those who are interested. Hello, everyone coming through. Let me go ahead and open up this book and see what numbers this 39 has to say. Nope, that's 38. Okay, here we go. 39. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill this enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. I'll go ahead and read the read the relationship definition for this card. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with sweetness and vibrancy, only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others, to share excitement, passion, and hearts filled with joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Yeah, new life, pretty self-explanatory there. Good things are coming. Hello. Good things are coming in for you. Keep an eye out. I'm also just going to do full moon. So you have achieved mastery in one or more life areas. You've climbed to a mountain and reached the peak. So you guys who are coming in are in a really good time for yourself. You have reached the pinnacle of something. Let me go ahead and go to number 7, the full moon for you guys, and read that. I think maybe tomorrow I'll start reading some new oracle cards. What do you guys think? Maybe have some new messages for y'all. You have climbed to the mountain and reached the peak, so celebrate. Magic is extremely present for you right now. Make the most of it. When the moon is full, it is a time of immense power, a time to celebrate the goals that you have reached, to channel even more energy toward goals you are still working towards, and to let go of the things that have run their course, that no longer serve you or that never served you in the first place. Embody and own this power now. Notice it, claim it, and wield it. It is there for you. You can easily find it. All you have to do is look. Once you allow this mastery and potency to flow through you, you can celebrate how far you've come and things you've already manifested. You can bring your most cherished vision and desired outcome into form, and you can look clearly at what it is you would like to keep and what it is you would like to let go of. And then it asks you to write some lists. Once you've answered each of these questions as fully and freely as possible, take some time to assess. Look at what you've written and consider what is appropriate for you. So if you're entering into a new life, a new time, new things, remember that it's not just about what you're starting, it's also about what you're letting go. How can you be fully yourself in this new period? Keep that in mind. I'll pull some cards for you guys. If you would like a personal reading, just let me know. You can always gift either the donut, the strawberry parfait, or the butterfly. And I'll think if no one wants a personal reading, I will end it right here for now. Hello, hello, hello. Again, if you want an individual reading, please gift first. I'm looking for the donut, the strawberry parfait, or the butterfly at this time. Okay, 5 of Wands. We are ending some fight and healing from it. I'm kind of getting the same cards here. I think there may be something that's, you guys are like moving past. There was some bickering before, but it is over. If you were wondering if that was the case, it is. And we do have some healing energy at this time. We're also having the 2 of Swords in reverse. So maybe a choice was not made. Maybe we need to make a choice. Maybe we need to move forward from something. But we can't because we haven't decided exactly what we wanted just quite yet. So it may be time for you to decide on what is best for you. Let us see. Yeah, let me grab one more card. We'll see what comes up. Oh, no, okay. There we go. We have the Hangman upright. A lot of hesitation. What are we hesitating about? What are we hesitating about? Because it looks like we're moving in the right direction. It looks like we're moving in a correct way. We're having a new life. Things are getting exciting. Why aren't we moving forward? I'm curious. Yeah, we have the Blood Moon, which is saying, get clear on your true desires and values. Let go of the old stories that are holding you back. We need to let go of the old when we are moving forward. It's always saying, hello, Lavin. We have new things that are moving forward that are a little better for us. So it's basically encouraging you with the Blood Moon to be more proactive, move forward. Hello. Let us see. Oh, hey. Hello there. Did you have a question you wanted to put into the chat, Lavin? For those of you who are just coming in, Lavin is part of the Exalted. Oh, oh, thank you, Earthy. Thank you. You know what? I'm glad you said something because it was a pain in the butt this morning. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just passing time until the next question comes in. I hope everyone is doing well today. Okay, how does this person actually feel about me? Let me get some cards out. Oh, that one just came out immediately. Okay. I'm gonna need another card if I can. Interesting. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, both in reverse. I'm getting the sense that they have a little bit of anxiety around you because we have the 4 of Swords, which is rest, but it's in reverse. So they're not getting rest, and 4 of Wands. So they're feeling a little unstable. and a little anxious around you. So I'm guessing this is like a romantic ask, because this to me feels like crush energy, like they're not sure how to feel around you yet. I don't know if they've like said anything or approached you, but that's what I'm getting is kind of unstable, kind of like, oof, I don't know what this person thinks of me. But then I also have the world. Okay, so thinking the world will be about you, and then like feeling a little nervous, feeling a little bit like they're not sure which way to go with you. To me, just gives crush vibes, but like they haven't quite approached you yet. And then we also have the strength card in reverse. So again, not being able to approach maybe, or having trouble to approach if you had to walk up to them or introduce yourself a couple of times. That would explain why. Hope that resonates. Yeah. Right, you came in right before I was thinking about whether or not I should continue with this section. Is there anyone we are dating? Oh, well, there you go. You still make them nervous then. Ooh. You know, kind of just getting more of that. I think they also think the world of you, which makes sense if you guys are dating. Does anyone else want to have an individual question? I can pull another reading for the group, but I just feel like we've been getting kind of the same cards lately, and I'm wondering if I should like change oracle decks. What do y'all think? Give me 2 seconds and I'll come back with a different oracle deck. Yeah, I'm not reading breathing. Let's go. We're gonna give me 2 moments. I'm gonna get us a new oracle deck. I'm back. I am not going to disclose how many of these I have, but I do have several. I do have several of these decks. Clownfish, and an enemy, and the moth. Let's go. Let's have fun, you guys. I will say, oh, here we go. Here's the moth. Distraction, being led astray, burnout. Moths are nocturnal insects that follow the light of the moon. However, with the abundance of artificial lighting from human civilization, moths are often led astray. Conversely, in our consumer society, we are led to believe things that are like earthly possessions and money will provide emotional fulfillment. However, like a moth drawn to the lamp, this is not the case. You may need to adjust your course and not let distractions get in the way. Examine whether things you are pursuing will actually bring fulfillment and positively into your life. Distraction, being led astray, or burnout. Okay, so are we dealing with some distractions? Hello. See, that resonated a little bit more, people. We need to get that deck over there. So we may be deleting some things that are distracting us. Some people may be distracting us at this time. Let's see what else Spirit has to say with the clownfish and the anemone. Way at the end. Glad I looked up that page. Symbiotic friendship working together. The clownfish and anemone form a symbiotic relationship. The clownfish protects the anemone from predators as well as cleans and provides the anemone with nutrients from waste. In return, the anemone provides a home for the clownfish and also strengthens the clownfish skin and clownfish skin. Working with a partner and using each other's strengths can benefit both of you. Okay, so we may be finding support in different places that we were not expecting. Okay, and yeah, go ahead, Lavin. We may be finding support in places that we were, oh, thank you. This is Inder. Inder, feel free to write a question in the comments. So you may be finding support in unexpected places, and Spirit wants you to avoid burnout, people all around, from getting distracted. So if we're looking too far from maybe our core group, our core people, places that we know, we may be just running around in circles instead of like actually supporting. Okay, I see that question. One moment and I will get to your question, Lavin. Sorry. Yeah, we may have, stop. This is exactly what the cards are talking about. Do not get distracted. If we're looking from support in unexpected places before maybe the things that are closest to us, that may be what is causing us to go astray. Okay, so I have some, I have some cards for that, and I will continue reading for just a second. Let me read for 11 first. Will I have money I was looking for today? Let us go ahead. Two of Pentacles in reverse. It may, oh, thank you for that. It may not be today. And I think they have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles is about balancing things and like having to juggle multiple things at once. So it may not be today because it's in the reverse. So if it was upright, I'd say really close, but not so much with this one. So hopefully soon, just not right now. Can I ask? So I'm not sure what the specific question is. Are you asking how to feel like more healthy? Okay. How about this? I'll pull a card just generally about your well-being. How about that? Looks like not that one. Let's see through here. Sorry, that kind of fell out anyway. There we go. That's what I like to see. Interesting. That's kind of on par to what we were talking about. Okay. So I have two fixed modality for Ender. Don't know where your question kind of got buried. Sorry about that. Stand your ground. Don't let distractions or outside opinions deter you from your course, okay? And we're reading this in respect to the things that are going on in your life right now. Stand your ground. Don't let distractions or outside opinions deter you from your course. When you stick to your plan for the long haul, you will succeed. And fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. They are the anchors, rocks, or institutions. Oh, did it? Oh, I'm still reading right now. Can you hear me right now? So number 2 is fixed modality. That's a card I have for you in respect to your question to your health. It says stand your ground. Don't let distractions or outside opinions deter you from your course. When you stick to your plan for the long haul, you will succeed. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Aries. Okay. So you don't have to be one of these signs, but the fixed modality, this is a zodiac deck, so it's describing the different signs. They know what they want to commit to, and they have the fortitude to stay in the game. In this way, they establish and maintain the stable conditions that allow things to flourish, gain momentum, and grow. Are they loyal friends, indomitable visionaries, or just plain stubborn? Call the fixed signs what you will. Their staying power is what you need now in order to thrive, okay? So that's kind of the important message right there, and there's more to this. But their staying power is what you need in order to thrive, okay? What life area will currently benefit from your unwavering commitment? Change is not something to fear, but it just happens that this time staying the course is going to bring the more desirable outcome. And so now it's going to start explaining the different ways that we can stay stable in a certain area. Oh, aren't we all? I feel that's very true of all of us. So it mentions these signs are, okay, so this is Taurus steadfastly maintains assets, Leo courageously upheld regal personal vision, Scorpio intensely attaches to emotional connection, and Aquarius meticulously sustains a visionary perspective. This reminds you to have the patience to let your acorns germinate. Don't keep digging them up to check on them. With patience, eventually your acorns will become an oak tree. Yeah, so what is it that you can stick with? Because there's other things that it has here, but I think it kind of goes on for a little bit, and I don't want to necessarily like go off into like different metaphors. What this is talking about is like sticking with the things that you started with, not in the fact of like, oh, you're abandoning them, but if we're waiting repeatedly for the like to see the result of it very quickly, you don't have to. Sometimes things take time, and don't get discouraged while those things are taking time. So it uses the first example there was like a seed that takes a while to grow. it's still growing. You know, if we check on it all the time, it's never going to get roots. And that can be hard, and it can make us feel like we're not going in the right direction. That doesn't mean that we're wrong. It just may need a little bit more time and a little bit more patience and separating ourselves from the things that like would distract us, would uproot us, and would keep us from being grounded. So the fixed modalities, those are the earth signs. Those are the signs that like have a really good foundation, and they can be described in their shadow side as being very stubborn. They don't want to move. Once they've decided on something, it's like impossible to get them to change their mind. It's kind of giving you that same benefit. Trust me, I totally understand. I mean, I don't know your specific like details of it, but I can relate to that type of situation. Definitely like find, if there's something unsafe about it, like do your best to find something that maybe without people knowing that works better for you. But in the meantime, not being anxious about those things are happening. But I would recommend just like trying to emotionally ground, because that's what a lot of this has to do with the earth signs, is grounding and keeping ourselves steady when things like that are happening. Again, assuming that there's not something like dangerous or like overt happening, and like finding a safe space while also like internally grounding ourselves so that we're not riled up at the things that happen to us. It's going to affect us, but we don't have to get so riled up that we're like, you know, like we're tense and we're feeling that anxiety as it happens. Like I totally get it. Like unfortunately, I would love to say that workplaces are, there goes my light, workplaces are safe places where that wouldn't happen, but unfortunately I cannot say that about all places. I hope that resonates. And love it, I think what we can do to write about it. Sorry, I'm also checking back on Lavin's point. I'm not sure what we can initially do to particularly do it. I'm not sure what's going on, and I don't want to be like too specific on that, but I'm sure that like some of the things that like we all can do in those cases is like figure out what exactly the details are that need to change, and being committed to like changing those individual things. Of course, you guys, of course. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I have been here a little bit, and you guys both caught me like at the end of where I was going to go. So I'm going to sign off for the moment, but thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate it, and I appreciate all the gifts and all the hearts that you guys put on here. If you'd like to subscribe over on TikTok or YouTube, I'd greatly appreciate that. I have some long form videos and pick a cards over there on YouTube, and of course I have Zodiac shorts every single month. I have them out for July, and I will have them in August coming up. Bye.